Good day everybody, hello and welcome to another edition of the MCN. This is your Friday edition of the MCN for the 2nd of November. Had to check the date there. And without further ado, let's just get into the story, shall we? So we kick off with a bit of some fun stuff, some interesting stuff. First of all, a rank 5 Ascended Kamala Khan. Look at that. Look, I've got no problem with who people want to ascend. At the end of the day, people ascend some unusual characters, but we now have a rank 5 6-star Ascended Kamala Khan. I did not think that I'd see such a thing, but there it is. Shout out to Ghost Boy, or was it Son of Ghost? Son of Ghost, for kind of like enlightening us with this. I like the way it's like people just got perfection, because you know it's it is what it is. Warned you we did. Listen, you did not. Look, at the end of the day, people can ascend who they want. I saw a really cool Wolverine 6-star today ascended, which I thought was, you know, that's cool. Of course, a lot of people will go with the you know, the like common god tier champions, but now and again, seeing these kind of like rare odd ones kind of pop up, it's actually cool to see. But what do you think about something like this? Do you think it's a waste? Do you not? Do you not care? Put it in the comments section. And it's a Friday, so of course we need a little bit of a giggle. I saw this as well on the forums a couple of days ago, and it's actually made me laugh. So, Photon's name change. So, while fighting Photon during arenas, her name changed to Xavier 1974. And then back on the fight analytics screen, it was Photon again. Just wondering if that's an Easter egg referring to a comic I haven't read, or it's a bug, because, you know, you don't know. You kind of go, hang on a minute. You then go, what are they talking about? And, you know, then we realise Xavier 1974 is the name of the player whose team you were fighting. Have you ever been there where you kind of like, I think I've had like an instance like that. I can't remember the last, but it must have been something where I was just like, I thought one thing, but then like, no, it's the other thing. That's what I remember. Somebody messaged me, or somebody said about a champion in a crystal, and I was like, well, that champion's not in that crystal. That champion's a rare one. It wouldn't be in a crystal. And then it was like, there was that moment, isn't it, where you just go, ding. Oh, that's right. It is in that crystal. The same way it's like, oh, that was a person. It was just the name. So I just thought I'd share that, because it's like, it was funny. Now the fun stories are out of the way, it's time to get serious. Get your serious faces on. Really serious. Really kind of like, you know, very serious. Very serious. Got to take the game seriously, remember? Serious. No, look, we're going to have a bit of fun with the game. We've got a live stream later on today, which is all about the new update of information, the new event quest that's coming, new side quest, new champions, new changes to Alliance quest. And then we've got the announcement, or hopefully more information, of the new progression title. As a lot of you know, I do have a lot of concerns about this, and a lot of you as well. I'm not alone in that having a concern about the progression title. There's a lot of question marks, and also this issue that I think a lot of players are worried about. Is it trapped behind you have to do Necropolis in order to get yourself the rank 3 7-star? Is that going to be the linchpin or the end goal to getting yourself the next progression? Is it a case that there's going to be progression-based stuff within Cyber Weekend, which does put this emphasis on kind of like spending? Is it going to feel like that? As I said, lots of questions that need answers to it, or ways to get ourselves out of the issue, and that's the main thing that I want to do. Yeah, okay, I'll kind of like go, oh, you know, I don't agree with what Kabam are doing, but at the same time, I will try and look for a way out and kind of share that process with you all, because look, a new progression title is great to take the game forward, but therein lies more issues and problems, because it's coming thick and fast, and looks like that, yeah, you want to get it, but the means to get it is a bit of a question mark. Right, let's talk about, well, potential ban wave. Okay, so in a bit of a follow-up, and I'm actually doing a full follow-up video to the video that I posted last Saturday, which was all about everyone's suspecting and suspicious of everybody in Battlegrounds, which very much the case. You know, you can't move for threads on the forums going, is this person a modder? Is this person cheating? Is this person, did I not play well? This is cheating. This is not cheating. These are the kind of like current state when it comes to Battlegrounds, and I think especially when Kabam do these kind of months where everyone feels sort of forced to do Battlegrounds. Like, I've just finished a lot of stuff that I need to get done. Now I have to do Battlegrounds. And I'm sure people will say, you don't have to do anything in game. You don't have to do this mode. Well, if I don't do it, I miss out on things which are fundamental for taking my non-spending account further within the game. Like, it causes issues, which is going to be seen. Like, I've got to make a video on that to kind of like hammer home that point. But it is, a lot of the issues are, look, I am having to do this. Yeah, I'm having to do Battlegrounds where I not necessarily want to do Battlegrounds. Bit of a difficult one, but I've got to definitely kind of work hard now over the next 2 weeks. Anyway, to the point, bans. Right, what's this ban wave thing? Well, I've seen a few kind of like threads talking about ban waves and well, not ban waves, but bans in general. And it seems like if a lot of people seem to be talking about it, like, why are they talking about it? So this particular player says, hey, how many bans do we get before a permanent ban? Is a device banned permanently or the account that is banned? Thanks for the help. Look, it's always weird when you're asking these questions. And especially when it comes to like a little bit of an air of suspicion surrounding it. And especially when things go a bit further. Like, I don't understand why my question is funny. I was recently banned because I was logging in on 2 different mobile devices. I have one for work and one personal. So I asked the question out of fear of getting another ban and the next one being permanent. I would say if you've got a work one, don't have it on both devices. I mean, look, I used to have it run on 2 devices, but it wasn't necessarily a work one. It was kind of like my different. I had iPhone 7 Plus. Now it's redundant. Doesn't really kind of run the game that well, so I have to kind of go on, well, something that is actually 2019 and sort of redundant. The same way that I've got a 2021 like iPad, and it's like it's got to be updated because it's becoming redundant. But yeah, that seemed very weird, the kind of like response to that one. Yeah, I didn't know that there are 3 bans, but I was banned for using an account on 2 different devices. So much so that I only used the main account on my personal cell phone, and I left the secondary account on my work cell phone. Well, as I said, like for what? Yeah, for 4 years. For 4 years, I was playing on an iPhone 7 Plus and an iPhone 11 Plus, which is this, no, iPhone 11. Yeah, iPhone 11, like this one here. So and this is the old device here. So I was playing on 2 devices, you know, and it's like, right, well, I didn't have any issues with this, so there must be something a little bit bizarre when it comes to this. Really odd. Really odd indeed. But you know, where does this kind of like suspicion of this kind of ban wave thing come in? And I think it just comes from this. Like, this is there's TLDR to this. That would needs to be TLDR to this. This player says, I know this is not the place to make this kind of request, but the support is useless because they give banal. That sounds like, you know, when, you know, a person and a person love each other very much, and you know it's safe to do so, they may go to bed and have. Anyway, so I rely on the forums as an alternative before accusing me. I love this kind of like thing of like it starts before accusing. Okay, do you know what? We'll listen them out. This is the message I sent to support. They said they could not overturn a ban, so I thought maybe mods could help me. My account has been permanently banned for no reason. I think all the accounts using the house Wi-Fi have been banned. What? That's all the accounts using the house Wi-Fi have been banned. Well, as I said before, I run my account. I used to run my obviously iPhone 7 Plus. That's so basically same account, 2 devices. And for the time I was playing Paul the Boy on iPhone 7 Plus, M plays her account on her phone, which is not the same kind of Apple product, and we both use the same Wi-Fi. That's odd. Because my cousin told me he couldn't connect either, I then asked him if he had committed an offence, and he told me he did not. He did troll on the forum. I don't think that's enough to get you a ban. Now well, I don't know actually. Command Mike did say about kind of like, you know, slight open threat of a ban if you mess about in the forums, but I think he might have been joking. Now, I don't know the seriousness of what he did or said. He probably deserves his fate to be banned. That being said, I don't know how I am responsible for whatever offence he committed, unless you shared that account. Maybe what he did was wrong, but I did not anything against the terms of service, and my cousin does not have... Your cousin lives in the same house as you. And my cousin does not have access to my account if he was banned for being a jerk. I mean, look, in some countries, you know, you live a lot with kind of relatives in very kind of close proximity. So possibly he deserves to lose his account. Or maybe he's kind of like, you know, it's living with them because of whatever personal reasons. But why do I have to pay for this mistake? I've been a loyal player of the game since many years. I've never used third parties. I've always acted respectively and with people in the community. Like I said, he probably deserves to be banned. He did something wrong, but banning all those who use the same Wi-Fi, again, that sounds just bizarre. From a house abuser to me, how I am responsible for my cousin on his account and his phone, why I never committed on the offence. I have my account. Why is it always, again, it's like it's cousin. But I've never heard that the cousin actually lives. So you gotta add more depth to this story. I have my account banned since 20th of July 2023, so I ask you if it's possible to overturn the decision. If you want proof of innocence, check my account history. I have never done anything against terms of service. It's a compelling story. It's a compelling story, I must admit. As I said, a few interesting things in that. But thoughts in the comment section how you feel about this, how you see this. I like the fact it's kind of like there's this kind of blame towards this unknown cousin who remains nameless, accountless in name, and also this connection of Wi-Fi, which is, again, like as I said, like I play in this house with, you know, M's playing on her account, you know, probably in the next room at the moment, and you know, I've got my account actually running right now. It's running on this, so you can see it's running there. So we're both kind of like using this. We're not using the same account, but we're both using the connection, the Wi-Fi, whilst we're both independently playing Marvel Contest of Champions. So, look, what are your thoughts, everybody, on this one? Very, very obviously, no, it's kind of like. You know, no one's helping. Can you guys help get my account unbanned? Sir, this is the forums. It is indeed. Okay. If Sport can't release it, like, I'm going to leave it right there because it's a bit of a weird one with it. But mods should probably be able to see what there was a mistake made. Also, for the useless comments, keep them where they belong. Not the way. I think I think always, if you're being quite snippy about it, you're being really snippy. It's kind of like, is it an admission of guilt? I don't know. Look, thoughts in the comment section about this one. Looks like it's not a ban wave, and this was something that's kind of like more kind of July based. It's just weird that all of a sudden it kind of like rears its head in a very kind of like you know, recent time, but then does need to be a ban wave because there are a lot of mods and hackers in Battlegrounds at the moment. Evidence of that, I think we're going to try and fish out for a video at the weekend. If not, it will be in MCN on Monday. But that's been it. That's been the show. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the live stream for later on for the coverage, and that's at 5 PM PST, which is 4 PM UK time. I'm still at work, so I can't go live for that one. But yeah, have a great day, everybody. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.